Hey everybody, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25, New Frontier Swine Time, episode 29. We've got a day today. We have some plowing to do, other field prep, spraying, plowing, getting things ready so that they'll sit there all pretty for us till it's time to plant. We are going to be moving through the months, but I just saw this cool machine and I had to add it and pick it up. 190 grand, but it's going to make land clearing a breeze. I'm not sure what category it ended up in. Ooh, I also got these guys. This is a tank for transporting diesel fuel. We can throw it on a trailer and drag it out to wherever we need it to go without worrying about buying a special vehicle for that. So we can throw it on that little low loader or whatever we need. And we'll get one when we need it. But we have it there now. The question is, gotta figure out where this new vehicle is. I know where it is. No, it should be here. Can't remember what it's called though, or I'd search for it. Maybe if we look at our mods real quick, I'll recognize it. We also had this electric thing we never got to use, the power pack for remote charging of vehicles. There it is. The Lizard Trex. This thing should just clear our forest for us, so land clearing. And I think I just want to buy one because, man, this will make things a breeze for getting rid of trees. If I can figure out how to get there. Right. So, time to play with our new toy first, then we'll get to plowing. At 22 miles an hour. Woohoo! So we'll just roll down and do some tree clearing. Get these pesky trees out of our way. I was hoping for like a mobile wood chipper that could just chip trees directly into a trailer, but the only wood chippers that I know of require that you actively load them, cut them down and load them. Doesn't seem to be doing what I want it to. Hello? Make sure that we're off the door. That's great, but what about your advertised use of cutting trees? Oh, maybe we just need to be further away? Okay, yeah. Well, this certainly does work. Yeah, this is going to be a lot better for clearing land. parkway. I wonder if aiming it down helps any. It seems to maybe look a little better. So yeah, this is pretty cool, and we can 22. Not bad for a vehicle like this. Drive up and down and kill the trees. It doesn't seem to be very forgiving about placement. It certainly is fast, and I bet it actually does stumps as well. Get it down here. I mean, we already have that mulcher down there, and that's great and all, but we own this thing. Do we need that mulcher? I'll just scroll out quite a bit so that I can kind of see if I have any missed stumps. No, that's not a stump. That's just whatever. You know, when you're cutting the trees down manually, there's always missed stumps. But it should just be going down here. Clearing this as I go. I should have done that from the get-go, really. And this is a forestry mulcher. Telling you, boy. I kind of feel like I'm in Fern Gully, though. I have any stumps to kill. I think I was pretty... Oh, there's something there. I'll drive around and do cleanup. I just still have a tree on the ground. I don't want to go anywhere near it with this. This thing will just kill it. Go grab it and load that up so we can see what kind of crazy destruction this thing wreaks upon a lowly oak stump. Yes, my friend. We're going to the sawmill. We did just spend a whole lot of money, but that's okay. Well, since we're here, let's just get that sawmill properly filled. Well, not all the way filled, but, you know, partly filled. Yeah, I did see a thing over here. This guy right here. Go get these stumps. Hello, Mr. Stump. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think I like this thing better than the, This came out in the mod list just today. So, like, I wouldn't have known about it. It didn't exist. Hello? What about this guy, though? Maybe I still do need the cancel. Oh, there we go. Okay. It was just being a little weird. But the good thing about this is we'll be able to run down and open up a little more land down there. And make our road and other things. So, cool. Fun stuff. We'll just park them on this pad for now. And get to plowing. There's a third mod I installed. Besides those two things, I'm just not remembering it. I'm also not remembering where our tractor is. There it is. Alright, I guess we still do want this thing just in case for now, and it's not like it's so expensive that I need the money back. We could use a little shed out here. So next up for big purchases, assuming some new crap doesn't appear in the mod store. Speaking of that, I just want to see what the last one that the other one that I got was, because I'm not remembering off the top of my head. Oh yeah, it was the forks. It's it's this guy. It's a bale fork with a twine remover. I guess you have to change it, and it removes the twine or wrap from a bale. I thought I could use it on the silage so that I could keep my bale, or keep my stuff in bales and then dump it into the silage as needed. I'm not so sure that'll be an easy solution, but it might work. Anyway, we're going to go get the plow, and we're going to go do our spraying and get this stuff plowed up, and that'll be cool. We'll be rocking it. And then we can just, you know, do wintry things. Whatever those wintry things might be. Come on. This. Hit the soy field. Well, I'm just going to let this run on that real quick so we can go look at. Right. We got to plow that, I think. No, that's plowed. It's just this and this and this. Okay, cool. Then they'll all be ready. All right. Well, I'll talk to you when we're done with our field prep. Because yeah, once we move forward a couple of months, we'll have money in the bank. We can maybe pick up some new land, do some more clearing, other wintry stuff. Still all the wood chips, which is a big pain, but it's something we got to do. Alright, so we've got our fields prepped. And we can go have a look at what's next. We should just check on, well, we should check on the piggies. Full of food, mostly full of food. And the biogas plant needs slurry. It has a bunch of digestate. Just out of curiosity, what is digestate worth? Not much. So we do want to go get slurry into there. Looked like it was full of sugar beet cuts still. And, back to that. We've just got soybeans that we've got. I think we do need to extend that field and get more soybeans if we want to keep these factories full. Although it looks to me like we've actually got room for more pigs. So I think it's time to start thinking about losing the trees back there and getting our kind of 4 square pigs set up done with the factories in the middle and manure plant, a manure storage set up in a way that works. And we gotta go get more slurry now. And the interesting thing is that we stored up all this slurry, but I don't think we're going through it as fast as we're making it. Which kind of leaves us with a bit of a conundrum. So what I was thinking is 2 more pig farms, and then manure in the middle. We get it set just right. We ought to be able to have 1 big manure location. Should have gotten the potato-centric unit for this spot, because I think that actually shows how much is in there rather than showing full all the time. You might need to be that far along. We do want to just unload this slurry and see what's, can we even fit? No, we can't. We're full on sugar beet cut. Right, so silage was the thing. I honestly forgot what I was saving money for that I just talked about 20 minutes ago or whatever, half an hour ago. So yeah, there's that. We got a couple planned projects. One of them being the estate. One of them being more pigs, and one of them being a whole silage setup. Pretty sure silage in the biogas plant is pretty profitable. But while we're thinking about that, we can move on. We need the money. Anyway, so let's get on into December. All right, December it is. Do we have new piggies now? Let's have a look. We got 200 in this one, but they're all kind of grownish. We got 100 new ones in here. Cool. Little teeny guys. Look at them. Look at them. All right, December, and we have 135 grand. So we do want to extend this field, I think, all the way down. Although I had said, you know, we didn't have enough sugar beets, and I kind of stand by that. We look at the biogas plant now. Oh, you know, it would help if we actually turned the sugar beet cut on. That would maybe help us go through it. I'm guessing that's like a thing. But we still don't have enough sugar beets. We look at what we've got for sugar beets. It wasn't that many, although we might as well get SLURRY in. And while we get SLURRY in, I'm going to delete that herb. And do a little bit of leveling along this fence. If we're lucky, we can make it a little greater. Okay, that's all of that. Now the sugar beet will have to load next time. Back to what I was talking about. We set grass up here. We could run through and, man, these fields are expensive though. By that, Why is 41 so cheap? Oh, but that might be a good grass field. Maybe we should just buy these ones just to kind of start filling in our ownership. These guys are super expensive. Well, we don't have the money yet, anyway. I did want to get the slurry / digestate applicator as well. So we're actually using the digestate for something. Not really sure what there is to do here in December, except maybe make sure our wood mill is full enough, which it actually technically is, and then we can move on to January and sell the wood chips. I think that seems like a good plan. Actually, we've got the slurry in. Pigs are still doing great on food. Yep. Oh, we've only got 175 pigs in here. I guess we just sold them last month, but you'd think we'd have more by now. Oh, anyway. I do believe we should just move on to January. All right, January it is. And now we need to get this guy and our biggest trailer and sell those wood chips. I guess we need to dump these potatoes, which we never dumped. We never redumped to here, but we might as well get them all loaded up. I wonder if pig food is worth anything, because I think we're a little up on pig food right now. Alright, well, we're going to go get those wood chips and get that going, and it's going to be a painful loading process as usual, for me anyway. For you, it ought to go pretty quick. I might come up and do some clearing on that, I don't know. Where did we get 231? Oh, I'm man, the old man is coming out in me today. We just moved to January. Which we may be able to afford to buy that plot of land over there and get our other field in. Which could be potatoes, but I don't think we need potatoes. I think that ought to be more soybean. At least one time around. Alright, here goes the long wood chip load. anybody knows a faster way of doing this, please make a comment. All right. Somewhere in the range of 70,000, right? Per load. Pretty sure. Yeah, perfect. All right, well, let's get the rest. Right, that's the wood chips. Cool. 110-ish. So we can buy a chunk, whatever chunk we might want. Let's get this trailer back over here. And think about, well, picking up a chunk. Have a look at our, oh look, we actually went through sugar beet. But as I was saying way earlier, it seems to me, ooh, just kind of messed that up, didn't I? All right, well, let's fix that while we're here. Get that smooth. I'm trying to smooth more of this out. if we can. That's as smooth as it's going to get. But yeah, I think we're going to need more sugar beet than what we've got. Which means we're going to need to grow more sugar beet. Can't be. There we go. Because I don't think we have that much. Yeah, we have 88K. Which, in the long run, I think maybe we only need a couple more rows of sugar beet, which points to buying these two lots so that we can extend this field a few more rows and get more sugar beet. I think the potatoes are pretty good in that lot. I think we also need the soybean. So now it's just a matter of the soybean extension would be a good thing to have. We could also run this guy, the Trex. Oops. Also run the Trex down here and maybe open up a bit more land to make this wider too. We look at the pigs. We got 40 in there because it's full. We got 19 in here and it's full. Maybe we don't. And we really look at what we've got. Isn't that a truck? That's the truck. Yeah, we've got room for more pigs, even on our current setup. So maybe we should work on doing that. Although we don't need much money when it comes down to it for that, because we have the land already. So maybe we can get the sugar beet zone worked out and the pig zone worked out. I think we'll deal with that next episode if I remember. And if I don't, we'll do something with our money next episode. I'm sure of it. Pigs are actually kind of hungry. Yeah, we're definitely not out of food, but you know what I mean. pig food. We ought to just sell that Nexat slurry tanker because we're not going to use it. Slurry module. Yeah. And the toric. Yeah, we don't need that either. But what we do need is, well, we've got the money now. I think we're just going to actually pick up the slurry tanker setup that I've talked about a whole bunch so that we have it. And we can either use slurry or digestate, as the case may be. We could set up for grass work as well on this money. But I think keeping our pig stuff going is probably our best option. Oh, we needed to buy the beet potato harvester. Well, maybe next year. It's actually not that expensive to keep renting it. Although at $40,000 a year, only take let's see, maybe 8 years to recoup the otherwise losses. Yeah, I think given how much slurry we're already producing, plus digestate, this was the guy with the most. Yeah. We get this guy and the slurry spreader. I think that actually works. And the combinations, obviously we go for the wider one. All right, so now we have slurry spreading capabilities. We can actually just use it right on the potato field immediately because the potato planter doesn't, unless I already, no, I haven't, yeah. Tell me how this goes on. I was sure I was doing the right thing. Okay, there we go. Man, what a pain. Huh? Pain. Now this is 32. Let's use that digestate that we've been making. start. Yeah. Might as well keep that full. Say wheel weights are required, but I think we've got enough weight on this guy. We don't need to worry about it. Does not full easily, that's for sure. Need a better storage solution for this stuff. I had talked about picking up that bigger than I thought. We applying well, we're off. We are applying currently. Well, we are certainly going through it. Is it? Yes, it is. It is working. Alright, well, we're going to do this, and I'll talk to you when we're done. Alright guys, I'm gonna figure this out later. We gotta refill that tanker only has enough in it for one full run. One full row, and I've got extra slurry, so I'm gonna figure out what to do about that next time, because we're well over time now. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will catch you next time.